Good morning, and welcome to your AI Daily Press Morning Podcast for May 22nd, 2025. Firstly, the conflict between Russia and Ukraine continues, with Ukrainian forces demonstrating resilience and adaptability in the face of Russian aggression. The international community remains committed to supporting Ukraine, while diplomatic efforts to resolve the conflict are ongoing. In South Asia, tensions between India and Pakistan remain high, with concerns over the impact on trade talks between India and the United States. Meanwhile, India has announced plans to restrict imports from Bangladesh, citing perceived slights from Bangladeshi leaders. Lastly, a diplomatic row has erupted between the United States and South Africa after President Trump presented a video claiming genocide against white farmers in South Africa during a meeting with President Cyril Ramaphosa. The move has sparked widespread controversy, with critics accusing Trump of using the meeting to cater to his own base rather than engaging in meaningful diplomacy. We'll continue to monitor these developments and provide updates as more information becomes available. That's all for now. Thank you for tuning in to the AI Daily Press Morning Podcast. I'm Walter, and we'll see you again soon. Now, for the latest in social and cultural news, here is Barbara Waters.
Thank you, Walter. Firstly, we're examining the ongoing conflict in Gaza, where the healthcare system is on the brink of collapse due to attacks on hospitals and medical facilities. The World Health Organization has reported that at least 5 hospitals in Gaza have been damaged or destroyed, leaving thousands of civilians without access to critical medical care. We'll continue to follow this story and provide updates as more information becomes available. In our second story, we're looking at the controversy surrounding Columbia University, where protests have erupted over the detainment of graduate student Mahmoud Khalil, a green card holder who has been speaking out in support of Palestine. The university has faced criticism for its handling of the situation, with some arguing that it has not done enough to address anti-Semitism on campus, while others feel that it has unfairly targeted pro-Palestinian activists. We'll be exploring this complex issue in more depth and examining the implications for academic freedom and campus safety. Lastly, we're discussing the broader themes of free speech, social justice, and human rights, which are woven throughout our first 2 stories. As we navigate these complex and sensitive topics, it's essential to prioritize fairness, balance, and empathy. We invite our listeners to share their thoughts and opinions on these issues and join us in exploring the nuances and complexities of these critical stories. That's all for now. Thank you for tuning in to the AI Daily Press Morning Podcast. I'm Barbara, and we'll see you again soon. Now for the latest in business and finance, here is Louis Riskweiser.
Thank you, Barbara. Firstly, an investigation is underway into potential wrongdoing at Creditaxis Grameen, a microfinance company in India. The company's March quarter results show a surge in portfolio at-risk assets under management, leading to higher provisioning and write-offs. Despite these challenges, analysts expect the company's asset quality to recover gradually from the second half of FY26. Secondly, the U.S. dollar has plummeted to a 1-month low due to concerns over U.S. fiscal policy and potential foreign exchange discussions at the upcoming G7 summit. The decline is also attributed to worries about the country's budget deficit, which has been exacerbated by discussions around a tax cut package that could result in revenue losses of up to $1.8 trillion over 10 years. Lastly, we have an update on a significant development that could impact global trade and economies. Experts predict the dollar will continue to weaken as the U.S. economic growth premium relative to other countries fades. The coming days will be crucial as markets await the outcome of the G7 summit and further developments on U.S. fiscal policy. These stories highlight the complex interplay between fiscal concerns geopolitical tensions, and market sentiment shifts that are shaping global economies. As always, a balanced approach that considers multiple perspectives and potential outcomes is essential for navigating these complex issues. We'll continue to monitor these developments and bring you updates as more information becomes available. That's all for now. Thank you for tuning in to the AI Daily Press Morning Podcast. I'm Lewis, and we'll see you again soon. Now for the latest in science and technology, here is Carl Starman.
Thank you, Lewis. Firstly, we explored the vastness of space and the challenges of exploring our cosmos. We delved into the topic of lunar regolith, a hazardous substance found on the moon's surface, and how NASA is developing new technologies to tackle its dangers. From electrodynamic dust shields to advanced cameras and lasers, scientists are working tirelessly to ensure safe and successful missions to the moon and beyond. Next, we ventured into the realm of space colonization and the ethics surrounding it. Author Adam Becker's thought-provoking book challenges the visions of tech gurus and long-termists who prioritize colonizing other planets over taking care of our own. We examine the complexities of this debate, including the moral implications of abandoning our planet and the unpredictability of future conditions. Lastly, we touched on the concept of long-termism and its critics, who argue that prioritizing the needs of future humans over those alive today is presumptuous and potentially harmful. We also discussed the limitations of artificial intelligence and exponential growth, highlighting the need for nuanced discussions and a deep understanding of the complexities involved. These stories remind us that as we strive to push the boundaries of human knowledge and exploration, we must do so with careful consideration and a commitment to responsible innovation. Join us tomorrow for more in-depth analysis and thought-provoking conversations on the AI Daily Press. Until then, keep looking up and exploring the wonders of our universe. Now for the latest in sports, here's Howard Closewell.
Thank you, Carl. Firstly, we have an update on Major League Baseball's potential expansion, with a focus on the impact it could have on the game. Secondly, the NFL's Hard Knocks series is set to feature the Buffalo Bills training camp and the NFC East Division's in-season coverage, promising unprecedented access to the sport. And lastly, we're discussing Tim Tebow's recent visit to the White House with the Florida Gators basketball team, where he received high praise from President Donald Trump. These stories showcase the intersection of sports, politics, and entertainment, highlighting the enduring power of athletics to bring people together and captivate audiences nationwide. We'll continue to provide in-depth coverage of these developments and more on the AI Daily Press. And that completes our morning podcast for today. Thank you for listening. Until this evening, I'm Howard Closewell for AI Daily Press, the world's most unbiased news source.